This is my second attempt doing Space Truth, because my first attempt with this car was absolutely horrendous. Like, I caused an F40 to just die, so I'm sorry about that. But hopefully, second run, things can be a little better. I did upgrade the C6R to a more respectable... Did an F1 just like flip? I have no idea what I saw in the corner of my eye, but I'm gonna have to check footage on that. But I got the C6R to a more respectable overall. Just like what I said with about the car last time, I honestly just don't know what the car's limits are. So I'm probably not utilizing it. No, I'm definitely not utilizing it. Oh, you see, I did not mean to do that. Ugh. I'm really sorry, F40. This Cayenne over here never fails to amuse me, and wow, looks like we had a little bit of a pile-up over there. For a Cayenne, like an SUV, you would think that it pretty much wouldn't be drivable at all for racing. Basically a Team Escape only car, but as this game has proven, pretty much a lot of SUVs, or majority of them, suck for TE and racing. But this one's actually good at both, and well, what I mean good at both is that in lower classes, this car is like super heavy, so it's able to handle itself fine in pursuits. But when you upgrade it to A class or S class, it is a beast for racing. Now, you shouldn't keep this at S class because it'll get wrecked by all the F1s and stuff. But if you got cash to upgrade this thing to A class, it's well worth it, because it is actually, despite it being like so big, it's actually lighter than a K-Ram when it's tuned up this high. And this car is definitely lethal in the right hands. I've never had a perfect run with this car in which I haven't hit a wall, because this car is just way too twitchy for my driving skill. Managed to fend off the chasing F1s. Welcome to quite possibly the hardest event so far on this server. And that is World Loop Team Escape, and as you can see right over there, not even off the starting line, and I was about to get busted, so that's awesome.
The roadblock was unsuccessful. He went through. Okay, pulling down, we're gonna box him in. Everybody follow my lead.
Now I'm playing with an AI instead of multiplayer, because of the fact that in multiplayer the sync would break. That happened to me on my first run of World Loop, which is like the only run of World Loop that I completed. Pretty much after I, like right over here, once I left Chinatown, there were like no cops. There were like no cops that were like chasing me. And pretty much the whole Team Escape became a regular World Loop. Not even a race, like a cruise. And the sad thing was, wow, I was not paying attention there. Sad thing was, my partner was taking like all these cops down, and I was just chilling, so I felt really bad on that run, because I still got rewards for it, even though I contributed nothing to it. And shout out to Random Driver 08, because they're the ones who implemented World Loop Team Escape on WUG. Even though it is like super hard, and why am I running over every single spike, bro? But even though this is like super hard, this is like, I love the fact that how there's like no fixed points. So in terms of like other teamscapes, the roadblocks and stuff, they're all like already preset in a certain area. Whereas on World Loop, rhinos can spawn in wherever, roadblocks can spawn in wherever, everything's random. So that's pretty cool, and I hope that can get implemented to different teamscapes that are going to be added in the future, or that will hopefully be added in the future. Oh, why did... I was so close to missing those rhinos.
Heard it to the right. We laid down a belt. Getting out front. Hold on. Roadblock. 10-20. I need more dispatch. Cancel all routine calls. Give me everyone.
Oh, Alm's not like that. The Alms is a good card generally for ramming, but I can't actually go through there. Thankfully, the car had enough go to AI, please get out of the way. But thankfully, the car had enough go to push that Corvette out of the way. Now, as of right now, me recording this, I don't think anyone has completed this without any power-ups. So, if you are a leaderboard hunter, you can have a go at this.
Clear all units for this call. I'm gonna need some help with this.
Oh, is that that's a cross event right there. No cross was in this teamscape.
My call, you move into position quick as you can. Target went through the block.
I think I just ghosted right through that rhino.
Guy's still moving, minimal damage. All units, 1067 is on the right. Dispatch, I've been hit. I've been hit. Multiple units down. Multiple units down. I got a real mess out here.
You got a real mess, man. Do you hear this? Do you see this mess that you guys are giving me?
We got property damage here. Major property damage. Can we get the IT to monitor?
Oh my god. I didn't want to break earlier because all that cluster of cops. And that's the one thing about World Loop is that you gotta worry about is that hopefully the clusters of cops don't spawn one after the other. Alright, Beamer, I see you. Just did a 360 right there. But yeah, this was the cluster of cops I'm talking about. Like, just so many cops spawning in at once, and it could be overwhelming. Now, one thing I noticed about those cluster of cops is that if you just drive normally without even thinking about them, you'll actually get through them just fine. But if you slow down during that point, it's a very high chance you're gonna get busted.
We just spotted him. Moving in. I'm gonna sideswipe him. He's not stopped for anything. Dispatch, we need the roadblock. ASAP, let's go.
They've already started another one.
And here we go again with the cluster of cops right at the most convenient points. I have tried doing no PU runs on World Loop, which is obviously really smart to do considering the fact that I haven't even completed this like fully with power-ups. It's tough for the fact that there's like spikes everywhere and you don't know how like long they'll be. So especially around areas like Silverton. Is it Silverton? I think it's Silverton, but you can be going around a corner and then a spike disappears and bam, your tires are popped and Team Escape just got that much harder. Oh my god, that cluster. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And some of these avoidance of spike strips is like pure luck. Because sometimes you actually can't. Like right now, you guys, I don't think you guys saw it, but I've literally, the car just jumped over like a whole belt of spikes. And there's a good chance that, you know, your car won't be that lucky and you'll just land right on them. That's how your no PU runs end.
Okay, copy. That's some more ground units. They're heading up right now.
No way! Oh wait, he missed it! Get another one going! Cover stand by to get in front of him for a block.
Oh man, clusters. At least we're on the highway now, so cops are generally more spread out. And it's easier to avoid roadblocks because they just don't span the whole length of the road. Well, the whole width of the road.
This guy doesn't want to stop. I'm gonna ram him. We set up a roadblock. Just bring him to us. Okay, suspect hit the roadblock. He hit the block.
Oh my god, messed up hard there. And is it just me, or is this... Oi. Yeah, I had to use an EE for that. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the busted meter. So yeah, the busted meter for this event fills up so much faster, I feel like. Even compared to the ones like high stakes and underground. And those are like ridiculously fast. Ooh, back again with another cluster. And you see what I'm saying? Man, this video is at 10 minutes, but yeah, I'm just gonna end it right there because as you can see, I had what I believe adequate amount of space for the bus in here, not to fill up that crazy. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.